The latest developments have once again placed Brown Mogotsi at the center of public discussion, and many South Africans are following every update very closely. What many people expected to be a normal court appearance quickly became one of the biggest talking points of the week. While many people had different expectations before the hearing started, the discussions inside the courtroom reminded everyone that legal matters are decided by evidence and proper court procedures, not by public opinion. As the hearing continued, one issue received more attention than almost anything else. There was an important discussion about the identities of certain state witnesses. The defense argued that having this information would help them prepare their case properly. On the other hand, the state raised concerns about protecting witnesses at this stage of the proceedings. After listening to both sides, the court decided that the witness information would not be released at this point. That decision immediately became a major topic across the country. Some people believe the court was making the right decision by putting witness safety first. Others believe the defense should have received the information sooner. As expected, many South Africans shared different opinions both online and in everyday conversations. If you are enjoying this update, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you the latest South African news in simple and easy to understand English. One thing that is very important to remember is that this case is still moving through the legal process. The court has not reached a final decision about the allegations. Brown Mogotsi has continued to deny wrongdoing, and the legal process is expected to continue before any final outcome is reached. This is why every court appearance matters. Each hearing gives the public a better understanding of how the case is developing, even when the court is only dealing with legal procedures instead of the main evidence. Many legal experts have explained that discussions about witnesses are not unusual in cases that receive a lot of public attention. Courts often have to balance two important responsibilities. One is making sure the defense has a fair opportunity to prepare its case. The other is making sure witnesses are protected whenever there are genuine concerns about their safety or privacy. Finding that balance is part of the court's responsibility, and it is one reason why legal cases can take time. Outside the courtroom, people continue asking many questions. They want to know what evidence may be presented during the trial. They want to understand what witnesses might say when the case moves forward. They also want to know how long the legal process could take before the court reaches its final decision. These are understandable questions, but for now, many of those answers will only become clear as the case continues. This story has also started a much wider conversation across South Africa. Many people are saying that cases involving well-known public figures always attract more attention than ordinary cases. News organizations, legal analysts, and members of the public all pay close attention because they believe these cases can influence public confidence in the justice system. Others believe every case, whether it involves a public figure or an ordinary citizen, should be handled with the same fairness and according to the same legal standards. That is an important point. The justice system is designed to treat every person fairly. Serious allegations deserve careful investigation, but everyone involved is also entitled to a fair legal process. This is why judges rely on evidence presented in court instead of opinions shared on social media or rumors spreading online. As the case continues, more hearings are expected, and each one may provide additional information about how both the prosecution and the defense are preparing for trial. Court procedures may sometimes appear slow, but each step is intended to ensure that the process is thorough and fair. That is one reason why legal experts often remind the public to wait until all the evidence has been presented before reaching conclusions. Please remember to like this video if you appreciate clear and balanced reporting. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest developments from South Africa. Your support really helps us continue bringing you accurate news updates in simple English that everyone can understand. For now, the country continues to watch closely. Many people believe the next court appearances could become even more important as the legal process moves forward. Whether you're following this story because of the legal issues, the public interest, or simply because you want to stay informed, one thing is clear. Many South Africans will continue paying close attention until the courts have completed their work and the full legal process has run its course. As more people began talking about the latest court developments, one thing became very clear. This case is no longer just about what happened inside the courtroom. It has become a national conversation about trust, accountability, and the importance of allowing the justice system to do its work without outside pressure. Many people who have been following this matter from the beginning notice that every court appearance brings fresh discussions. Sometimes the hearing introduces new legal arguments. Other times it focuses on court procedures that may not sound exciting at first, but they often play a very important role in determining how the case will move forward. This latest appearance was another reminder that every step matters. Legal analysts explained that hearings like this are designed to make sure both sides receive a fair opportunity to present their cases. While members of the public are often hoping for major announcements during every court session, the reality is that many hearings are focused on preparing for the main trial. These preparations may include discussing documents, witnesses, timelines, and other legal matters that help the court manage the case properly. That may not sound dramatic, but these details can have a significant impact later in the process. Every document that is accepted, every witness that is allowed to testify, and every legal argument presented can influence how the case develops over time. This is why experienced lawyers pay close attention even during hearings that appear routine to the public. If you are finding this update useful, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you reliable South African news in simple English that everyone can understand. Also share this video with your friends and family so they can stay informed too. Outside the courtroom, discussions continued across the country. Some people said the latest developments show that the justice system is taking the matter seriously. Others said they are waiting patiently for more evidence to be presented before forming a final opinion. That difference in opinion is expected in a case that has attracted so much public attention. One important lesson from this situation is that legal cases often take longer than people expect. Many viewers wonder why the courts cannot simply make a quick decision. However, the legal process is designed to examine evidence carefully, listen to both sides, and ensure that every important issue is addressed before a final judgment is made. While this can require patience, it also helps protect the fairness of the process. As this story continues, many South Africans are watching not only because of the individuals involved, but also because they want to see how the country's institutions respond. Public confidence in the justice system depends on cases being handled fairly, professionally, and according to the law. That is why every court appearance attracts so much interest. Another interesting point is how quickly information spreads today. Within minutes of the hearing ending, conversations began across television, radio, newspapers, and social media. Everyone seemed to have their own interpretation of what had happened. Some focused on the court's decision regarding witnesses. Others focused on what might happen during the next hearing. But despite all the opinions, one fact remains the same. The legal process is still ongoing and important stages are still ahead. Many experienced observers encourage the public to separate facts from speculation. Court documents, official statements, and verified reporting remain the most reliable sources of information. While discussions on social media can be interesting, they do not replace evidence that is presented before a judge. This is also a reminder that every person involved in legal proceedings has rights that must be respected. The courts exist to examine facts, hear evidence, and make decisions based on the law. That process is sometimes slower than people would like, but it is an essential part of ensuring justice is carried out properly. As the country waits for the next stage of the case, many questions remain unanswered. What additional evidence will be presented? Will there be more witnesses? What legal arguments will both sides make when the trial moves forward? These are questions that many South Africans are asking, and the answers will only become clearer as future court proceedings take place. Thank you for staying with us throughout this update. If you appreciate clear, balanced, and easy to follow news reporting, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. We will continue following verified developments and bringing you the latest information as the story unfolds.